gave us since... Oh, it smells amazing!
Are you already finished cooking? Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it took me nearly 3 years before I could do. You should know that
So why does this incense allow...
The ingredients used to make spirit-born ale primarily consist of plants created. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her naturally. Anyone who can establish a...
Makes sense. But Paimon's good...
That was primarily due to her taking in any sense similar... Not to worry, though. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the power.
Well,
I must admit, I am quite envious of your ability.
Whoa! You really...
As a member of the Ritaoes Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection, which is why I must turn to the all. If only my perception wasn't so limited. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our...
Whoa. So knowledge from...
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight. However, I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom herself.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound...
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can...
Oh.
Yes, well, to an extent. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, the fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, it was incredible. Though I don't expect... Back then, I was foolish. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru.
So, do you have any...
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. World, forget me. If you two are ever... There's no need to be thanking.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright, and had the chance...
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in this. I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have...
Well, it turns out that you're
I see. Well...
Tainari, your master is an integral part.
And what exactly does my master...
You'll know once you've arrived.
And, how long will I...
There's no...
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to get... If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a...
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that all all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru, but all that can wait. How?
It was quite the event.
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a...
That's right! We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanov.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't...
Well, do you at least know it?
Let me think. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end...
Oh?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool, needless to say.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kala.
Yes, she's doing much better. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so...
Thanks, Tainari. All right.
Farewell, and good luck to...
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kala.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. And, but I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for
There's no need to apologize. We're probably still gonna worry.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pock.
Yay! Thanks, Kale.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both well then. I, trainee forest ranger...
Access denied. We're way behind schedule. Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract. Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
entered the city.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah,
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the... But no need to worry. That won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provide... Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. After centuries of tireless research, as long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you... I should mention that due to technical limitations, the
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please,
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to your...
Oh, says this little doodad lets you access knowledge. May the mighty God bless... Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is...
Exactly. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha. 500 years ago. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to... Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question... Ugh. Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it? Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all... You too? Huh. Could it be because we're Outlander? Well, seems no matter what, he's from Sumeru and even has a position... Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city... Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me.
Great! You see, Tainari...
What? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month... What?
Here, this is a...
Oh, let me see. Oh, seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for
We want to meet with Lesser Lord...
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This is... Sorry.
What? You too? But...
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher. All I know is that ever since...
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such...
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain...
Aw, but...
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hype. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. In this world, take me for example. Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted... Hey, come on! This is a...
So what do we do now? Even if we... Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right! Catherine! The adventure...
Watch out for pickpockets.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, traveler, and...
Catherine, we need your...
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is all...
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusan...
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant Please do not worry. I'm in Sumeru. The Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard. They take on an Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30.
Corps of 30?
Supposedly. They are named as such because Asfand, if you'd like to get in contact with him. You're welcome.
All right, off to the Citadel of Razor we go!
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Osfond.
I see. So, Catherine's... Ha! It's true that the Eremites network is vast, but even I can't help you.
Wait, serious?
Afraid so. We originally came from the dead. It isn't just us.
Oh? Why is that?
Just take the Academia. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens, not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance.
Really? Aw.
Ha! But who knows?
All right, well...
Nope.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in the...
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce my...
Whoa, really?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did... Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon. The man journeyed across deserts and through rain. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned...
Okay.
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt some... At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an Archon seeker. Along your journey, we were in every flower and...
Yeah, thanks for the story.
In a way.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord...
Of course. So, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened? It looks like they're searching for... This stinks! Let's see if...
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue...
did she have bandages?
Yes, that's her. Did you...
Yeah, she...
Quick, after her!
Dunyarzad, we thought you might have been long gone.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now.
Really? Thank you so much. Uh-oh, looks like there are some...
Huh? More of them?
No, wait, my body isn't in the best... Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's move out.
we made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happen.
I see. In that case, you two should scram.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you? And what—
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to... My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that you're...
And if I refuse?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not go...
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she—
Stay out of this. You don't understand. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employee.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my... That's why I'm here looking for you. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like...
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful because she saved me. This is my life and my last chance.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home, but let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so...
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like—
I'm fine, really.
My lady, stop trying to look tough.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you—
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard.
Nah, you get used to it. How about him?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani?
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah, we're already super grateful.
How about our charcoal-baked Agelenach cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look,
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. Hey, come on! Paimon? Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and—
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet...
Huh?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. Then one night, at that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. Who are you? How do I explain this? Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder. That you hate taking medicine. Wow, you really do. Dunyarzad. What? Not really. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Then, can you... Oh. Then, can you be my friend?
After that, the voice said, although my body was suffering during those days, that voice beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was once I finally made it through that bout of... But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never... Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness.
What's the...
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was... It's actually an old holiday that originally... I heard everyone was overjoyed, but because of the Academia's influence, the Academia actively participates in Sumeru's... Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's...
Aww.
It is. It's absolutely sure the Greater Lord.
Just remember that we're still out in public.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day, but recently, I made a friend there who also I gave her my savings because I want her to throw one.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu? The one?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like...
Yes. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today.
Sure. That's quite the trip, though.
No, that would be too much.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you...
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in... Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything...
Oh.
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest...
So you're followers from another land? That's wonderful. You two absolutely... By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started deck...
You're very welcome. It's the only...
Probably? But don't sweat it.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. We reported it to the Academia many times, but they never sent an...
Oh, probably because it was the theater.
The Academia looks down on performers like us. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone thank the Dendra Archon for Dunyarzad, but the more she gave us, we hired someone up. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage.
It's out.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the...
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros.
Dunyarzad, have you told them the...
I only told them about the...
Okay. According to legend, a long time, some of the gods, as she danced upon the grass, those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling Huh? Really? Oh, you probably mean... Although they aren't around anymore, though we're just tiny people compared...
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to... Yeah.
Thinking about the goddess of if my stage were...
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for...
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a...
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zero's festival together?
Junior Zod, let me show you which stage decor everyone at the Grand Bazaar...
In that case, we'll take